Bienvenidos, mother truckers and mother truckers, a Los Compas Podcast. Nuevo episode number 29. Are you guys still alive, by the way? Are you guys still hanging in there?
Hey, when do we stop making it non like the intro person?
Don't worry, a few more episodes.
My boy lost me with truckers and truckers. I don't know what the hell he just said.
Oh no!
Damn. Well, answer the question. Are you guys under the sea right now, or are you guys still alive?
Sure. I'm over the sea.
I'm currently good. We haven't had much flooding where I live. My street was somewhat flooded on Monday, which I think was the heaviest rain we got so far. And but by the time I got home, my street was fine. Like I was able to get into my street. But when Veronica got home that day, she said that her street was pretty flooded. She's like, I don't know if your little Jetta can make it through. So I was probably gonna have to go around a different way. I was like, all right, well, leave me room on the driveway because I usually park on the street. So I was like, leave me room on the driveway so I can make it up there on dry land. But by the time I got off work, it wasn't raining. It was clear. And like I said, the water had trickled down. The only thing I did have that night was like a patch of fog going through the back roads. Other than that,
not bad.
It hasn't been too bad. And then driving to work these past few days, like it's been raining on the way to work, but nothing crazy. And then on the way home, everything has gone by then.
I know, Miguel. I don't know how it is where you're at, but I know the city next to you, Merced, that's just having a hard time right now. They're underwater. Well, at least parts of it. I know that when I saw the TikToks of Merced, it was like that little Walmart center right next to the Walmart that was just like filled with water. And the only cars that I saw like driving by there were like the lifted trucks and like Jeeps. All the smaller cars were just like stuck there. You didn't see, they were just like not moving at all.
It's hella funny. It's hella funny you say that. Sorry, but because I was talking to my sister yesterday. I was like, "Hey, so like, you underwater? Like, you good? Like, how are you doing?" And luckily for her, it hasn't been bad. She said she did get some puddling in like her backyard because their drains don't work all that well. Same on the streets. Like, it's just like constantly monitoring it, seeing if it gets bad or not. Luckily for them, they're fine. The only thing is that they did have an evacuation like notice by like 7:00 in the evening, I guess. They ended up canceling it, so they were able to stay at their house. From what I've heard is that water has been lowering itself from the creek that's in Merced. I think it's called it's the Bear Creek or whatever.
Probably, yeah.
So that's been lowering, so that's good. It's still crazy out there though. But the point being, what you were saying is that she was telling me this is what you just said. She's like, all you see now is like all these lifted trucks and Jeeps traveling around town. Like it's like my time to shine.
No, for real, seriously.
Some canoes and some boats out there.
Right.
Yeah, but no, over here it's been not that bad. You know, light on the rain. But I know that second wave is coming, and it might be our turn this time.
They're gonna specifically target Turlock area.
Hey,
it's just gonna be your neighborhood too. Specifically, everything around you is gonna be fine, but your neighborhood, it's just gone.
Yeah, hopefully not. I mean, you know, hopefully Merced recovers soon too. Sacramento, San Jose, all those places.
Sacramento's been looking tough.
Yeah, I know they got hit
hit. Yeah, I think they were hit before the storm even fucking came through.
Yeah, and then everyone on the bay where the coast is.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, people were saying what if it fills up in SF, you know, and it gets all over the bridge and covers it up. I was like, that's basically a tsunami at that point, but
yeah.
No, but yeah, at work one of the big trees fell like in front of the office. And if it would have fallen this way, it would be on the office, but it fell the other way. So we're Gucci.
What if it fell, dude? I mean, technically, not saying it's gonna happen, but what if that tree fell on your office? Do you get time off or not? No,
well, it wouldn't be my office. It would have been the office. It would have been the front of it. So I've been like,
no, but what if it like fell, magically floated to like where your office is and it just fell there because of the wind, you know?
Extremely unlucky.
No, but for you it'd be lucky because then you get, oh shit, my office can't work anymore.
I'm pretty sure they just moved me to another cubicle at that point.
Yeah. Nah, bro, they ain't even gonna move. They're just gonna put up a tarp and be like,
it's a fucking tent. A tent with open doors too.
You got a rain jacket?
You got a poncho? We got one for you. Don't worry.
Oh no.
It's crazy, but I mean, I know Veronica hasn't worked all week because they've been canceling school.
They paid off or no pay?
Yeah, no, she does get it. So she does get it paid because she's on asking for the time off. Like it's because the school is obviously not allowing classes to go on. Monday she was off because she had a doctor's appointment. That day they texted her like, hey, no school tomorrow. She was like, okay. And then Tuesday, same thing. afternoon, evening. Hey, don't come in on Wednesday. We're not doing school. And guess what? Today, same thing. So tomorrow she's not working either.
So you're living the life right now.
What happened to distance learning?
I know, for real.
Go back to the Zoom.
We know it's
like they didn't do that shit before.
For real.
So
yeah, no excuses.
So that's cool on her end. I mean, but like where she works, it's pretty rough out there. It's like it's just a whole bunch of like farmland and shit, like creeks, canals, and all that shit. And once they overflow, like that's it.
Yeah, for us over here in LA, it's go ahead, Miguel.
Our schedule at work's actually messed up because our fields that we're harvesting for like our rootstock, they're not fields anymore. They're just pools.
It's just all fucking water, yeah.
Which is actually concerning because the water might actually affect the material. Like it might actually, leave it rotting or something. So we might go broke. I might be done with in a few months. Who knows?
Damn, company's going bankrupt. Right, that's a calling to you, Miguel. That's a sign to you. Gotta start looking somewhere else.
Yeah, bro, get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there, bro. Before you drown. Over here, LA area. I mean, I'm sure you guys seen videos too. Like certain parts of LA have been fucking getting a lot of water. Closer to like central LA and shit like that. Like streets that are flooded as fuck too. Even like I've seen like Ventura area too has been pretty flooded. But here where I'm at, it hasn't been too bad either. It's just we have been getting a shit ton of rain. So a couple of days ago when I was online playing with Miguel, I FaceTime him for like a couple of seconds just to show him like how heavy the rain was. That shit was loud. Like it was hitting the ground pretty loud. And then even that, like I want to say like an hour or two after that, it got even harder. I'm surprised like we didn't get like at least a certain level of flooding, but I think maybe just like where we're at has like good drainage or some shit.
Oh, like you guys got that good sewage.
Seriously, and then we have an issue too right now.
That or higher elevation. I don't know.
True. That we have this issue too where our bathroom has been like slowly like there's been a crack in our bathroom for like a long time, and it's slowly gotten worse and worse, and now it's like it got to the point where it's like a hole now, and every time it rains, and it only happens when it rains obviously, but every time it rains, it's fucking just like drips of water just constantly fall through that hole, and every morning we wake up with the fucking sink just full of water, and then we have the little tapete under the sink, and it's just fucking drenched in the water too, and it. Like sometimes it's just clear water, but sometimes you get that fucking dirty water too, and it's like yellowish. And we're like, bro,
and good old LA water.
Yeah, we put a maintenance request for it a year ago, and they came to look at it, and they're like, yeah, it's not a problem, it's not an issue. I'm like, bro, there's fucking water coming through it. And then this year it got even worse, so they finally came today and they fixed the ceiling part of it, or not the ceiling, sorry, the roof. So they fixed they climbed up onto the roof and they patched whatever cracks they found up there, and they put everything to cover it. So now they're like, just there shouldn't be any more water coming through it, but we're gonna leave the hole as is right now, so that way if any water's stuck in there, just let it go through, and then in about a week or so we're gonna come back and patch the hole. I mean, we shouldn't get any more just fucking random leaks anymore from that little hole, but it was a pain, man. These maintenance people, they gotta get the shit together.
The mold up there, bro.
Yeah, seriously. My biggest worry was that the fucking roof was just gonna collapse because of all the water that was going through there. I'm like, one day I'm gonna go to sleep. The next day I'm just gonna have a whole fucking roof on my fucking body, dude.
He's gonna go to sleep the next day and be like, it's kind of chilly in here.
Either that or it's warm as fuck because I got the breeze on me.
You should send me a picture, bro.
Oh, you want to see? I can send you the picture of the hole.
No, I want to see a picture of the sink, bro. I want to see how full it was.
Oh, no. Obviously, the water, because I didn't, unless I had it plugged in, it's not going to gain all the water and stuff.
Oh.
But like the sink around it, the sink, like the counter and everything is full of water. Yeah, it doesn't fall like directly into the sink hole, like fucking little tub thingy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, buckle in, guys. It's supposedly just going to get worse. The second wave that they say is coming. Whatever we experienced this past couple of days is going to be like twice as big, supposedly, with the second wave. So,
when's that second wave supposed to hit?
Like in the next few days, yeah.
Friday, Saturday?
Whoa. Don't say Saturday, bro.
Your game?
Don't say
My
Saturday.
boy's going to a 49er game. Watch all the rain.
Watch the 49ers losing the first round.
Shit. No, obviously.
Raiders fans always the same.
Because
you can't get in, you got to hate on everyone else.
You can't play in the rain. Trust, you can't.
You can't play in the rain, the sun, the snow.
Yeah, okay. That's true. You just can't play period. I think Seattle has a better chance if it starts to rain.
Whatever. That's just saltiness.
I'm just hating.
Hey, so I came across some shit today that I've never heard of in my entire career where I fucking had a job. And I wanted to ask you guys if you guys have heard of this shit. So I came across these like tweets. It was like trending, and they were talking about unlimited PTO. Have you guys ever heard of that shit? I never knew there was such thing as unlimited PTO.
I mean, I've heard of it.
I'm sorry, I don't work at a company that offers that shit.
I was like, I've heard of it as being a myth. Yeah. Something my company doesn't offer.
That's like a holy grail, right there. Well, okay. Wait, were you saying PTO as in personal time off or paid time off?
I think it's because PTO. I've always known it as pay time off. I know there's personal time off, but
yeah, I know places that do personal time off and pay time off. So a limited PTO could be in reference to personal time off because I know you can. Though. I know with us, I mean, you can theoretically ask for whatever days you want off, but you won't get paid, obviously.
Yeah, I think I think it's referring to pay time off. I don't think it's personal time off.
Yeah, and we don't even call it that either. We just, like I didn't realize PTO was a thing until someone else told me, "Hey, like how much PTO to get?" I'm like, "Excuse me."
Damn, but you've been gaining that shit for like this whole time, bro.
And then they're like, "Yeah, I just get vacation. Well, we call it vacation hours, you know."
Yeah, so I mean, I came across it and it was trending. I don't know why it was trending, but everybody just all the tweets that I saw were just like a whole bunch of memes saying how unlimited PTO is a scam. It's just a way for companies to like get away with not paying certain things at the end of the year and shit like that. Essentially, it's just companies trying to save money. And I guess that there's studies that show that companies that offer unlimited PTO and people that accept those jobs, I guess in the end, they take even less time off than other companies that offer just like limited PTO. It's kind of crazy. Like if a company can get away with that shit and it just mentally does something to a fucking employee where they take even less time off.
Well,
and they're saving money in the end.
That's funny because I was just reading this article real quick while you were talking about it. Yeah. It was like the 3 downsides of unlimited PTOs. Employees may take less time off. Some employees like structure and clear direction. The idea of unlimited PTO is inherently ambiguous. It can cause confusion and even discomfort around how to be best to use the policy. And because employees are human beings, every employee will react to the policy differently. Some might be afraid to take too much time off for fear of appearances. But yeah, statistically, we know that the data cited by the employees with fixed PTO banks aren't using it all. But yeah, so that makes sense. Like, if you have unlimited, it's like you're kind of more like hesitant of taking it because like you might not want to be seen as that guy, you know,
who just keeps
or that employee taking time off. And then, you know, there's also that downside of employees that offer that. Like, there could be that guy or that person that always takes PTO because you know it's there. Like, and you're able to do it. Yeah, same me. I'd be like, oh, you unlimited? October, not gonna be here.
That was like one of the posts that I saw. So someone was being interviewed for a position there, and then the HR person let him know about the unlimited PTO. And then the guy that was applying, he was like, "So I can take the whole next month of March off, right?" And then the HR employee was like, "No, you can't do that." And so the guy was like, "Okay, so in the end, it's not unlimited PTO, then it's limited PTO because you're already then limiting it."
Well, I think it's limited on business needs
or approval needs, yeah.
So like if you know you are in a position where like, you know, you're not able to take a whole month off, and that makes sense, you know. Like if you need to be present. But like if you're we'll put it like in my job. Like we have grade 5s, we have grade 6s, grade 7s, and grade 8s. Me as a grade 6, like I'm very limited on how many days I can take off because there's only myself, another person, and like 2 or like 1 or 2 people that know how to do my job. In the long run, like it's like I wouldn't be able to take excessively days off because there's not enough people to cover me. Versus as a grade 5, you know, you're just like, I mean, not saying you're just no one, but like you're a team member. Like you can get moved around. Like you have a team.
You're not as important.
You have a team of 50 pickers. You know, if one of them is off for a whole month, like it's not really going to affect you. So I think that it also comes down to like that, you know, business needs. Like if you're not able to take time off, it's because you probably need it, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, fuck it, train someone to do your job, and then fuck it, take time off.
I mean, most of the majority that I saw was like unlimited PTOs. It's essentially just a scam. But then there's a few people, like very, very rare amount of people that commented like the positives of it. But there was this one person that did say like at my company, we like do use the unlimited PTO. It's just a matter of like, if you're not feeling well that day, or if you're not feeling mentally well that day, you'll just take the time off. No questions asked by the company at all. And she just says that it made the environment at that company just a lot better in general. Like everybody was a lot happier and things were working out a lot better. So I guess it also just depends on how the company uses it, because there is a lot of fucking companies out there that will promise certain things for like pay time off and shit like that, but in the end, you ask for a day off, and they'll be like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, we need you here. We're not going to give you this day off." They always come up with an excuse. So in the end, whether you offer unlimited PTO or just limited PTO, it's just the company. It all depends on the company and how they use it.
No, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, what Moy was saying earlier is right. It's like for me, example, I'd feel guilty taking too much time off.
Mm-hmm.
I'd also feel, I guess, chaotic or anxious, like taking so much time off and then not knowing like what's being done and what's not being done. But I think it also depends like on the job structure and the hierarchy in the job and like how many people are in your department. Like, I mean, I work for a small company, so it's like just me, basically, most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And like Moy said, he only has like 4 people, 5 people max, I'm assuming like bigger companies where it's like maybe like more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I guess like repetitive task, where things just kind of like you can just throw anyone else in that, position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the unlimited PTO works, and you can probably create a more friendly environment, culture, healthier kind of thing, and you just increase the productivity.
Yeah. I mean, the way I see it, because like my company offers PTO. Like Hernan was, I think it was Hernan and Miguel, I can't remember which one of you said it. It's like, here's your PTO. Hey, let me ask for this day off. Ooh, sorry, can't give you that day off. It's like, well, what the fuck is the point of it? So then our company also, we have 3 California sick days and then 2 ETOs, which is emergency time off. But the ETOs, we don't get them till like later in the year, where our Cal sick we get on January 1st. And so like, if people just aren't feeling it, like they'll just take a half day and then you California sick and then not get hit with an occurrence or anything. And the way I see it is like, I feel like our company, it's just, people are just getting burnt. Like ever since the pandemic happened, like we've just been nonstop. Like our production increased because we're a PPE like seller. So like any personal protection equipment. We're also very like heavy on like constructions and schools and whatnot. We have contracts with the government, federal, state, and local level. So like when the pandemic hit, like we were just nonstop shipping out, this PPE. I mean, I just don't feel like we've ever recovered from it. Like our turnaround is just constantly like we get new people in, and then you're offered this, hey, you're working Monday through Friday. Your start time is this, and then your end time is they don't give you an end time anymore. It's always till close, till the work is done. So it's like people are coming in and working like 9-10 hours, thinking they're having an 8-hour job, and like people just get burnt. So I think it's funny that like when like people ask for like PTO, because like you need days to recover after working for so long. Like fuck it, take a 3-day weekend, and then you get denied. It's like, well, fuck. Like, what's the point of it?
Yeah, like I said, man, it's just in the end the companies how they use it, because there's a lot of predatory companies out there that promise certain things, and in the end, it's just all about the money to them. They don't really care about the well-being of their employees and shit. So
you're just a number.
Sounds like a president of the country. No, just
chill. Speaking of that too, though, I don't know if you guys heard of the shit that I don't know if it's like the whatever the people that decide the laws and shit like that, but
Congress.
Yeah, Congress probably.
Oh, are we gonna let that one slide more, or are we gonna roast this fool to like the ground real quick?
I'm sorry, you said probably?
My guy, Congress is consisted of the House of Representatives, the Senators, and after that, the President. All laws have to get to the House of Representatives, then it gets to the Senators, to the Senate, and then it gets to the President.
All right. Thank you for the school lecture.
Have you ever seen School of Rock?
Did you take up in high school?
I probably failed. Anyway, though, the question is, I don't know if you saw the new law that they're trying to pass is they want to abolish the IRS, so like completely get rid of the IRS and eliminate the income tax.
I saw that.
Yeah, so
did not see that.
I don't know if that shit's gonna ever pass. I don't think they would ever do it, but they're trying to make it a law.
So hold up. So what's the reasoning behind it, or like what's their argument for it?
What's the replacement for it?
I don't think there is a replacement.
Oh wait, hold on. Why are we asking this guy? This guy didn't even know what Congress was.
Oh my god.
Do you know what the IRS is?
Go ahead.
Do you know what it stands for?
Go ahead. Yes, I know what it stands for. Yeah, go. Take it away. Take it away, guys. Take it away.
Okay, no. Hold on. Let me ask you this though. In your personal opinion, like, I need to look at this first. I heard of it. I just didn't look at it because it sounded like so stupid. First of all, our tax system probably doesn't reform 100%. When you compare our country to other countries and how they offer free or assisted healthcare, or free higher level education, what I noticed was someone was saying that the money basically goes from the government to the people when it comes to terms of like healthcare and stuff like that. In the United States, the money goes from the government to health insurance companies, which then turn around and still charge people over here. So that's the problem with this freaking country. Capitalism and greed and these fucking companies that monopolize everything at that point.
Yeah.
So I think a reform of the tax system would help, kind of change things up and make it so that the government, gets the tax money back to the people instead of to companies like that are in between. Do I know what the fuck I'm talking about? No. Is that a bad idea? Who knows? I don't fucking know. I mean, maybe our country is too big for that shit to work in,
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know how China works. I don't know if they have like a universal healthcare system, and they have more of a population than we do. So does India. I don't know how that shit works. I mean, I know there's a lot of parts of those two countries that are, I guess, a lot of poverty. But I mean, same thing with this country too. I mean, any country you go to. So I'm gonna look into that, none. Yeah, I did hear about that. It sounded really stupid at first, and I didn't think it was a real thing. I thought it was just a troll, but it doesn't seem like it.
Well, so yeah, I was reading right now, like just quick glancing over this article while you guys were talking. So yeah, it is. They want to. The bill would abolish the Internal Revenue Services, eliminate the national income tax, and replace it with a national consumption tax. So that being is a consumption tax is a tax on what people spend rather than what they earned. So this ensures that the tax code is neutral with respect to current and future consumption, and that the income is only taxed once. A consumption tax system would shift the time of collection from the money is earned to when the money is spent.
Makes sense. Yeah, I guess my biggest question was, since they're getting rid of income tax and shit like that, that's what essentially like funds like a lot of programs and stuff. If they're ever going to introduce something to help with like mental illnesses and shit like that, so like that's essentially why we get taxed. But if they get rid of it, then I guess that's going to replace it, because I don't see how else they're going to fund like these programs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is just reading basics. This is basic article, but I'm sure you can go in depth of like what it really is and how they would break down what goes where. And
yeah, I was going to say, how do they define consumption?
Yeah,
like are we talking about goods, services?
Well, yeah, I mean, just anything that you used to pay with your money instead of like instead of the money that you earn and you get taxed on that shit, you're only gonna get taxed on the stuff that you buy and pay with money.
Yep. Like because apparently the main reason is because the IRS is they're looking to hire 87,000 new agents.
Okay.
Jesus.
So one of the quotes was like, instead of adding 87,000 new agents to weaponize the IRS against small business owners in Middle America, this bill will eliminate the need for the department entirely by simplifying the tax code and provisions that work on the American people and encourage growth and innovation.
Damn.
I don't know about that one, man. I mean, you also take all those jobs away, low key. And I'm skeptical about big companies, man.
That was the biggest thing about it too. They're like, oh shit, they're eliminating 87,000 jobs. That's like 87,000 people that are losing their jobs. I don't know. I mean, it's a tough one.
Not really, because those 87,000 haven't been hired yet.
Oh.
That's what they wanted. They want to add 87,000 new agents.
Oh, okay.
I still think you need some kind of audit system, even if you do switch to consumption.
Well, no, I mean, again, this is just based off of what I've been reading and what we've been reading.
It's just so all the rich people
we don't know enough.
It's just all the rich people that don't want to pay the taxes.
Yeah, give me one example of another country that has this working, or at least like kind of implemented, and then we'll talk. Because
do other countries do taxes? They do,
not
right? Yeah.
Consumption tax like this. Everyone's like an income tax. Fuck it, they should make a Monopoly board game where they do consumption tax instead of fucking income tax, and then we'll go from there.
For real.
I guess there's only 4 tax systems around the world.
This is where we look in history and see how Rome did it, how Greece did it. Anyone else? Anyone? No. I don't remember my history too well.
That's it for me, though. Those are my questions.
Why you gotta bring up the politics, bro? Hey, no.
I just thought it was interesting, man.
You think we should abolish political parties? No, but
whatever makes it stay a democracy.
Do you consider this a democracy though? No, yo, what? Was that the same time?
Bruh, chill.
Yo, all right. Hey, no, let's keep moving. Next topic.
I mean, just to circle back on the PTO, it was just funny that I thought about it. I think I saw a TikTok where it was like, when you ask for PTO and they think it means pay time off, but in reality it just means prepare the others because I ain't going to be here. Which is, I mean, true. Like that's what I'm saying. Like even if your PTO gets denied, like you can call out.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's true.
I don't know. I just thought that was funny. You know what else is funny?
What?
The Raiders taking an L. Sorry, I had to put that one in.
Gotta bring it up for the compa Miggies over here.
Yeah, I mean, I actually do have a quick question for you.
Shoot him.
Where's your cereal, bro?
What is our
Fresh out.
cereal?
Where's your cereal? Bro, Miguel's always... If you know Miguel, that boy's always eating cereal.
Chill.
For real. Motherfucker has a bowl of cereal every time before the
lunch,
podcast.
Dinner, snack.
You guys are capping. You guys are just
before the podcast, right? Every single time, bro.
Not every single time, dude. It's been Oreos, it's been Gancitos, or it's been Pan Dulce.
You trying to change it up now?
I get bored of cereal sometimes, you know? Not really, but...
Yeah. But see, that's how you know that he loves his cereal, that he gets bored of eating cereal.
That's true.
Okay, maybe...
Nah.
Exposed. I just don't have a cereal to switch to. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have like 3 bags right now. Because I buy the generic brand bags for the record, because it's the same shit, honestly.
I'm all for that, too.
If y'all gonna argue with me, like, go ahead, because honestly, the generic brand is the same shit as fucking name
Some
brand.
generic brands taste better.
Yeah, I feel like there's a taste difference. I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna say that off brand is worse. I'm just saying you do taste the difference sometimes, whether it be better or worse.
Yeah,
just like the cereal here tastes different than the cereal in Mexico. The sucaritas over there don't taste like the Frosted Flakes here.
Yeah, they taste way different. And the milk, combined with the milk too, also.
Yeah, but I mean that milk over there is like
you're getting the milk straight from the cow over there. What do you mean?
I'm like, over there, you either get milk straight from the cow, or you got what is it? That needle milk that's in the carton on the shelf.
Needle? No, that's no, not needle.
Or Lala.
Yeah, Lala for sure.
Leche Lala.
Unfortunately, the family over there, they got rid of their cows, so we don't get our milk straight from the cows no more. So we get the Lala.
You guys had a cow over there?
Yeah. They had like a whole bunch of different animals. They had cows, sheep, pigs.
My family doesn't have. My grandparents used to have that, and then ever since my grandparents passed away, they sold all the animals. But there's this guy in the rancho that my grandparents are from, who he still has milk cows or whatever, and so they'll milk the cows, and then they'll treat the milk, like they'll like heat it up or whatever to take all the bacteria out or whatever, and then they go around and people will buy, give me it's not even like measurements. It's like, or yeah, I guess it is measurements. It's funny because I usually just see my aunt come outside with like an Oya, and she's like, all right, here, and then they'll fill it up. But a lot of people do that. Like my aunts and uncles, they don't really use like milk from store. They just get it from the milkman.
Yeah, that is good too. That milk is, I like it. I think that milk is pretty good, like straight from the cow.
Have you ever had milk straight from the cow though?
Yeah.
Straight like from the tea?
No, bitch, I'm not putting my mouth in the tea and like drinking it.
You don't gotta
but just like put it in a cup.
Just gotta,
you squirt it into a cup and then Same. I'm
not gonna lie to you guys. The first time I went to Mexico and the only time I went to Mexico, my grandma was like, "Hey, go around the corner and get this filled up with milk," and I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean?" Like I was fucking lost, bro. I was dead lost, bro. Oh, there's a neighborhood cow basically, and they sell milk like first come first serve kind of thing, like with the tortillas too. And I'm like, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm like, what the actual fuck is this?
Miguel's like, ¿Dónde está la Walmart?
I was like, where's the AM, bro? I didn't touch the cow, bitch.
Did you put protection to milk the cow or not?
Oh, hey, so speaking of protection, let me tell you the second thing that happened to me over there when I went.
Damn.
My cousins were like a few years older than me. I think I was like 10, bro. So I don't know what the fuck, condoms were or anything, especially the Spanish word for it. My cousins were like, hey, like we were walking around, right? And they're like, there's like I guess you'd call it a clinic, like a Planned Parenthood kind of clinic, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I go in there and ask for condones, I was like, what? Like, what are those? To just go ask for it. So my fucking dumbass 10-year-old ass fucking walks in there, asks for them. The lady looks at me like, the fuck? And she gives me one. She's like, all right, get out of here. And
she actually gave it to you?
And then my cousins probably couldn't believe it. They're like, what? So then what they did is they filled it in with gravel, right? And then they tied it with a string and they just posted it in someone's door. And then we just knocked on the ditch, bro. Like, just
what the fuck?
I'm like, is this for real? Like, did we just do that? And obviously, I still had no idea what the hell that was. It just didn't click, bro. I was a dumbass, sheltered fucking child at that point. But I was like, then now that I go back and think about it, I'm like, did we actually do that? Did we actually do that to someone? Like, that's kind of fucked up, but it's also funny.
Their fucking ding dong ditch over there is more hardcore, bro. Fucking condom, what did you say, gravel and shit?
Yeah. It literally it got filled in pretty good, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Oh damn! It was this big.
It's like like here. I think the crazier things here, like shit in a bag and light it on fire, kind of thing.
What the fuck? I've never done that
you
shit
never
personally. I've never personally done that shit. No.
That's awkward.
I know what kind of shit you be getting into though. Damn, that's kind of wild.
Hey, bro, I was peer pressured as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gave in pretty quick, man. I did some reckless stuff in my teens. I won't ever do it again.
Hey, give another story. Give us another wild one.
Damn, dude.
It's speaking about
No, I can't, bro. I can't. Wait. Next segment.
Cut it off.
Too much spotlight right here, bro.
Damn, wait, what else?
We'll save that for the after party podcast. Follow us at. Hey, you guys thought we had an after one? Nah, bro.
Why not? Behind the scenes, Patreon,
But we can barely keep up with this one.
You want to give the juicy stuff? We cut the deleted scenes, the behind the scenes, all that good stuff.
Follow us on
Now, yeah, back to the cereals originally. Was I wanted to go with this since he was calling me out over here.
Yeah, Miguel. I think you're a cereal connoisseur. At the same time, I don't, because you fucking eat the same shit every single fucking time.
My boy only has a top one. That's it. He only eats the same cereal.
Today,
bitch, the same fucking MySpace.
Today, we are going to see if you're able to name 5 cereals, because I've seen it around on TikTok. I don't know if you guys have seen it too, but these giraffes for like random shit. Like the other day I saw
top 5 songs from a specific artist.
Yeah, top 5 songs.
Anime.
The other one I saw was anime. I saw top 5. What's it called? Months. So you can only do it with 2 people, because you can only do it with 2 people. You pick the top 5 months. I know my top 5 months, but yeah, top 5 holidays.
There's not that many holidays, bro.
Again, these are like 2 people things. So today I want to see if you guys can draft your top 5 cereals.
I don't think there's enough cereals for us to go around, but maybe there is.
There's like 100 plus cereal brands out there.
Yeah, bro.
Still, one thing on my bucket list is to go to one of those like cereal bar stores. You know what I mean?
Let's go. Las Vegas.
Where you can just pour your cereal. Yeah, exactly.
You can try the cereal challenge.
Is there one over there down south or not?
Here, not that I know of. There might be.
You know what? We should open a cereal bar.
You think that's profitable?
Good luck with that.
I think it is. Cereal's pretty cheap.
You're gonna open it up in Merced or what?
No. There I'm gonna open up a yacht club.
Why are we going after Merced like that?
Well, you know what happened to Merced, bro. We know what happened to your favorite bar there.
Damn, he went there, bro. He went towards the favorite bar, bro. That's crazy.
Favorite / only bar.
Let's not talk about it. Salt
on the wounds. Salt on the wounds.
That place so much.
So how do we decide who goes first in this draft?
Here, I'll do a random number generator. What number do you want, Hernan? 1, 2, or 3?
We can just do rock paper scissors.
1, 2, or 3. We're only doing 3 numbers. Why don't we do?
Well, that's 3 to see who goes first.
All right, 2. The one in the
middle. Or here, I'll put our names in the wheel.
This took my number, bro. He took my number like that.
What, number 2?
Fighting words, bro. I'm number.
You should want to go for number 1. Don't you want to be number 1?
I never finished number 1. Hey,
damn.
All right, here,
spin the wheel.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir. And it's spinning, and it's spinning, and it's spinning. Oh, and it's gonna land on more.
Yeah, this is fucking rigged, bro.
Bro, you guys.
Rigged. All right, spin the seal goes.
All right, now between you two.
Oh shit! What? These things exist?
Nah, it's just fucking.
Rigged, you are last.
It's just fucking rigged.
What? All right, let's run this shit.
Here, I got you.
All right, this was for sure.
Dirty. Nothing.
All right.
All right.
So.
All right, looks like Compa Moy goes first. It's your top one.
My number 1 draft, and this is a cereal that I love eating.
Wait, is anybody writing this down so we don't repeat? We're not repeating, right? We can't repeat.
I can write them down.
Cannot repeat. Once it is picked, you cannot pick that again.
All right, I'll write them down.
I don't think you guys should have this on your top 5, but I personally think it's one of my favorite, or it is my favorite cereal. I am off-brand because I don't like the name brand.
Damn, what's wrong with name brand?
A Berry Colossal Crunch.
I've never heard of this shit in my life, bro.
That is like Captain Crunch. Yeah, Captain Crunch berries.
Berry Colossal Crunch.
Look it up. # best thing ever.
All right. Yeah, well, definitely it's not going to be on my top 5 at all because I've never heard of this shit.
It destroys the roof of your mouth if you eat it too soon when it's still hard.
Yeah, he's not wrong about that.
But when you weight the perfect amount, you get the soggy ones at the bottom, the crispy ones on top.
I feel like that cereal is always the best kind. The ones that fuck your mouth up, because it's the best kind.
Okay, you guys.
A lot of people don't like them, but I feel like those are the best ones.
Well, we know what Hernan's putting in his mouth.
Yes, sir.
Fucking.
Just fucking
Miggy Mel.
Rice checks.
That's your number one pick.
Rice checks?
In no particular order. No particular.
No.
It's your number one.
It's a 1 through 5.
All right, I'm still sticking with rice checks.
There's no fucking way.
There's no fucking way Rice checks is your number one.
I know you're number one.
It's so fucking.
No, I know you're number one. You're a liar.
Good. Like,
I'm taking the one you should have taken, just in spite of you. It's not even my favorite. But I'm taking it.
You fucked up. You should have chose your favorite, because then you won't be able to add it.
You guys think I'm capping? I am not capping.
Do you add sugar to it or not?
No, plain.
Miguel, I don't have a hat big enough to show you how big of a cap you are right now.
It's because you didn't know me during that time. You didn't know me during my childhood.
Hey, low key. I mean, no, never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Hernan, don't give him credibility.
Say it.
All right.
Say it.
My number one, guys. I'm not a name brand hater. I like the name brand shit. I think my top 5 is on name brand. So my number one, gotta go to the Old Faithful Lucky Charms. Best cereal on fucking earth ever created, man. Little marshmallow bits, the fucking cereal itself. It's fucking top 5 cereal of all time, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that was on my backup list. It didn't make my top 5, but it was in case any of my top 5 got taken, it was moving up.
The fact that it wasn't on your top 5, that's a little disappointing right there.
Look,
Lucky Charms
the only thing I don't
top
like about Lucky Charms is the marshmallows. Sometimes they just feel weird on the teeth.
You gotta let it soak in the milk a little bit before you get into it, and then it's the best. And then especially at the end, the marshmallows at the end, fucking goated, man.
I respect that though.
Yes, sir. All right, so we got our top ones.
Have you ever had the box of just marshmallows?
That's disgusting.
No, okay. Nah, I gotta have some crunchiness in there, man. I can't just have marshmallows.
So another roof killer. But again, if you have the perfect balance between soggy cereal and crunchy cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it's a banger. It is a creme de la creme, bro. It is up there. And if it wasn't on your list, then you guys don't know cereal.
You know, I respect it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, but that cereal has always been fucking amazing.
I respect that. If you don't like cinnamon, you know, obviously you're gonna have.
But the cereal, it's just for some reason, it just hits different, you know.
And then the milk at the end. Oof.
All right,
Miguel. Go ahead and disappoint me again.
Miguelitos, what's your 2?
Frosted mini wheats.
Oh, you're fucking.
No. You see, I'm on boat with Miguel. Frosted mini wheats are fucking fire, dude. I like the mini ones, the mini frosted mini wheats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're a little bit smaller. The big ones can be a little too much sometimes. Wait,
that's my fucking mouth.
You like being for real, Moises? You don't like mini wheats?
Miguel, stop picking his cereal.
He's doing it to fuck with you at this point, bro.
Miguel's playing with me.
You don't know me, dude. Right now,
frosted mini wheats.
God damn it,
I'm not a biggest fan of mini wheats, but I respect
frosted mini spooners, because that's the generic version of it.
No, I put frosted mini wheats. You can't.
I know, it's the same shit. You know, it's the same shit. Yeah.
All right. You know what? I respect that. I like that answer. My number 2. You ready for it, boys? My number 2 is Fruity Pebbles. That is my number dose. Fucking amazing cereal, dude. I can eat that one both crunchy and when it's soggy. I love it when it's soggy too. It's the fucking creme de la creme of cereal right there. And I see you guys not in your head. now, but you guys don't have great taste in cereal from what I'm seeing on your list, other than Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Frosted Mini Wheats.
So we each have one good one, apparently.
Yeah, only one though.
Because you picked the good one and then you picked the fucking shitty one.
Fruity Pebbles is not shitty, man. Fruity Pebbles is fire.
It's kind of mid.
Nah, it's not.
I gotta get serious then.
Should have got serious for your number 1. You're bringing it out for your number 3?
No, well now you guys are pissing me off because you guys are picking something.
Nah. Him picking rice checks is the fucking downfall of everything, bro.
Miguel is the one that's over here just.
All right, what's your number 3?
Miguel, if you guys have seen Twilight, right?
Yeah.
Miguel is that wall of caps that what's his name? Edward has gone through. How many times he's graduated? That's the amount of cap that Miguel is fucking throwing down right now. But whatever, Miguel. Fuck, I don't have my glasses anymore, so I gotta get closer. Oh, my number 3, Honey Bunches of Oat. honey roasted. Don't get me wrong, the almond ones are good too, but the honey roast just hits better.
Oh wait, you mean the plain ones no almond? Oh no.
I mean, the plain ones are good too. What are you talking about?
We're talking about the plain ones have honey in them. The almond ones don't.
It got the little clusters and everything. It gives it flavor.
We got on top right now.
It's good. It's a good choice, you know. I'm not a hater like
Thank
that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Even though fuck you for saying Fruity Pebbles is not good.
All right, Miguel, give me another White Guys fucking cereal right
now. All right, what you got, Miguel? What's your number 3?
My number.
He's gonna hit me with some classic Cheerios.
Not even the honey nut one. No. Just plain
bro.
Cheerios.
I was gonna hit you with the cornflakes. Wait.
Like actually,
my boy is the blandest boy ever.
Not even frosted cornflakes.
I mean, yeah, I like the frosted ones, but sometimes it's just plain ass cornflakes just smack, bro.
You are a liar, sir. You are a fucking liar.
Frosted Flakes. That's my answer. Frosted Flakes.
I'm done with this shit. I gotta see.
I thought you said cornflakes.
No, it's gonna be frosted Flakes.
Oh,
frosted Flakes. All right. Respectable. I got my number 3, guys. Let's see if you guess this one. Top 3 cereal of all time for me. Got to be Honeycombs. Honeycombs is a fucking banger, man. Honeycombs will always be there for me whenever I'm feeling down, and make me feel better.
Nah.
You know what I like about honeycombs is they're not too sweet.
Yeah, they're not too sweet.
They're like the right amount.
Yeah.
Where like you get that sweetness, but it's like it doesn't coat your mouth like other cereals.
Exactly. And also it's another one of those cereals where I can eat it just like if it's hard or when it gets soggy, it's like perfect too.
Put it in a Ziploc baggie, you munch it on the road. You
munch it on the road and it's fucking perfect, man. That's a perfect snack. Just like Miguel.
You know what? I can't hate because I never had them before, so.
Damn, you never had honeycomb?
Oh my god! Here, Miguel. Here's another one.
Wait, you think I'm capping on that one?
I don't know, Miguel. You've been capping all day.
Yeah.
I've deadass never had honeycombs.
Well, I think you should venture and broaden your horizons with cereal, and honeycombs is definitely one.
Yes, sir. All right, moving on, folks. Number 4, Moises.
This one is just a classic to me. It reminds me of my childhood. It's Kix.
I was about to say it too.
Kix is good. Kix is good. Kix with sugar too.
So yeah, I was a Kix fan, but I also had to get a little spoonful of sugar and just sprinkle it on.
Give it a little extra unhealthy flavor,
Give it a little pizzazz because although I think Kix were great as a snack, like in a baggie, like I could munch on them. But as a cereal, it needed something. It just needed something.
I feel it.
That is my number 4.
All right, Miguel, you're supposed to be the connoisseur here.
Cocoa Pebbles.
What the fuck? You give me shit for liking Fruity Pebbles and then Cocoa Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles are ass. 100% ass.
Hell no, they're not ass,
Cocoa Pebbles are actually
bro.
hella good. Especially if you microwave.
They're the exact same thing, but one is chocolate, bro. They're the same consistency and everything.
I don't like their fruity taste.
If I had to pick between Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, I would pick Cocoa Pebbles even though I don't like chocolate.
Oh my god.
The fruity taste of Fruity Pebbles is just too artificial for me.
Yep. Amen.
It's so good, man. It's so good. People out there don't know what I'm talking about.
I do know my brother is a Fruity Pebbles fan.
Because he knows he has taste.
After I moved out, when I visited my parents, there was a box of Fruity Pebbles, and I'm like, well, that's not mine.
Well, obviously.
And I was like, well, that's not my parents. It has to be Danny. So shout out Danny for the Fruity Pebble game.
Hey, shout out Danny, man. Shout out Danny. You know what's up. All right, guys. Number 4, I like fruity cereal, So this 4th one is also a fruity cereal. Number 4 spot goes to Trix. Trix is a fucking fire ass cereal.
Those are disgusting.
Man.
I'm sorry. No.
Trix are fire.
Tricks are not for kids. Tricks are not for adults. Tricks are not made for consumption.
Next thing is gonna say
we got a lot of hate today. A lot of hate today. And Trix, all my Trix fans out there, I'm sorry you guys got to fucking listen to this shit right here. Because Trix is top 5.
I'm sorry, all 3 of you guys.
Yeah, all 3 million. I'm sorry. More like 3 billion.
Hey.
I'm gonna look up the amount of cereal, the top cereals consumed.
All right,
That's my number 4, though. That's my number 4. All right,
and
last one on the list, guys.
My last pick. This is a cereal I was never able to really eat as a kid. For some reason, we just never bought it. But as an adult, I have bought it numerous times.
Is it old people cereal?
It was Reese's Puff.
Puff. No.
Reese's Puff is not that great.
No.
It's not that great.
Cereal is not that great.
But I love Recess. Like
so
the
in
candy.
cereal form?
So in cereal form, it's like having candy bar for breakfast.
It's not that
one
great.
way.
It's a one-off cereal.
I appreciate the combination of peanut butter and chocolate. That's just a very good combo for me. So it is. There's my top 5.
Okay. Nice. All right, Miguel. What's your number 5?
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies.
Bro.
That's it.
Dude, Cocoa Krispies is a lot better. You should have chose Cocoa Krispies.
I already had Cocoa Pebbles. Cocoa Krispies are whack.
What the fuck? Bro, I don't understand
you. They're different. They're different. I swear they taste different.
I don't fucking get you, bro. It's the same exact consistency, everything as well, too.
There's a slightly different flavor taste.
What do you mean it's not? It's literally the same cereal.
Rice Krispies are puffy.
No, I'm talking about Cocoa Krispies.
Cocoa Krispies are puffy. Cocoa Pebbles are not.
No, fools. Rice Krispies and Cocoa Krispies.
The chocolate tastes weird on Cocoa Krispies.
But you never put Cocoa Pebbles.
No, but I'm telling them that Rice Krispies. That's what I'm telling them. I'm confused. You like the opposite cereals.
He's a
Cocoa Krispies is weird.
He's a Rice Krispie with chocolate milk kind of guy.
I don't like chocolate milk.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, chocolate milk is a no go.
I like milk that becomes chocolate.
Nah, I used to be a really big chocolate milk person, but it's I don't know. It just died somewhere along my lifeline.
Oh, I've never been a chocolate milk fan. I'm a strawberry milk kind of guy.
Yeah, same. Strawberry milk is the best.
Strawberry.
All right, guys. Number 5. And it's funny because I was making fun of your Reese's Puffs. It's essentially just a one-off of the Reese's Puffs. But Cocoa Puffs is my number 5. Only chocolate. That's the number 5 right there. A close number 5 for me would have been the Crave cereal, the double chocolate one, because that's just fire. Really good.
Okay.
But Cocoa Puffs is just a classic. It's a classic for me. So I gotta name it the number 5.
I've never had Crave. So
Crave bright side, if we ever lived together, none of us are touching each other's cereals.
Hey, true.
One bright side.
True. I'm surprised we didn't want to we didn't go against one of our own cereals and shit.
I mean, I'd steal some Lucky Charms.
I'd eat Lucky Charms.
No, get the fuck away.
And I'd eat some honey roasted bunches of oats. Whatever those were.
Nah, you were giving it shit because it was an almond.
I mean, I'm still gonna eat it.
I would definitely not touch your fucking rice checks for sure.
What's wrong with rice checks, bro?
Bro, just add some sugar and it's fine.
Yeah, it's just too basic. At that point, I would just grab the kicks.
You're right. You're doing better.
You know what? I should have said oatmeal. That comes to the cereal, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'll give you some of my honeycombs, Moises, if you give me some of your cinnamon toast crunch, man. I'll share mine.
I'm for that. But Miguel. The only thing I'd take from you is Frosted Flakes, and I'd cut bananas up in that bitch.
Low-key. I'll take some of your
honorable mention was Honey Nut Cheerios for sure, though.
I mean, that's a classic, though. I can't hate on that.
No one can hate on that. That's classic. Even regular Cheerios aren't that bad.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take that silence as a no.
They help with cholesterol.
Huh?
They help with cholesterol.
I thought the Honey Nut ones were good for cholesterol, not the regular ones. Oh, no, they're both good for cholesterol.
Hey,
the whole box the sweet ones be good for it.
Hey, was the box top shit? Was that shit always did that shit actually work? Like if you actually
put in the box top? I think so, bro. I think so.
What was it for? I don't even know. Like you collect it and then what?
Your school would get money for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I remember taking them to school. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I remember taking bags worth of them to school. I mean, Ziploc bags, not like fucking big ass bags. Yeah.
I remember that shit.
Then you put Apple Jacks. That's crazy.
Apple Jacks is good, but it's not a type of cereal where I'm out. I need to get more.
I'm more for the Apple Jacks commercial. Cinnamon.
With the little cinnamon. Yeah,
and then you put Fruit Loops.
Nah, I'm not a Fruit Loop guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a Fruit Loop person.
I think that's all the cereals that deserve an honorable mention. Besides this healthy stuff like Special K and all that stuff.
Yeah, I really like that Special K with chocolate. With the little chocolate bits in it. Yeah, it's just fire. I like it. Mm-hmm. If I'm eat healthy cereal, I'll go for that Special K. I'll go for the honey bunches of oats. I'll go for those two, and the Frosted Mini Wheats. Those will be my healthy cereals.
Now that I think about it, I really fucked up as a kid because I would really fucking just put in a fucking spoonful of sugar, guys. I'm not even capping.
I mean, all of us. That's what I did too.
Nah, man. I mean, okay.
You're not talking about spoon. You're talking tablespoon, probably, huh?
Yeah. But to make it worse, the little tubes, the spoon tubes that you'd get with baby formula.
Oh shit! Yeah,
for pre-workout.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, not that big though.
Like the scoopers. The scoopers.
Yeah, one of those in my cornflakes.
I was in my mouth.
Chill.
He did a dry scoop of sugar, and then he fucking would eat cereal,
and then he added more to the cereal.
Damn, dude, I've been fucking myself up since day one, bro. I'm not gonna lie, since the womb, yo.
Since the fucking womb, bro. Shit. Well, It's been nice knowing what kind of cereals you guys like, because I could definitely live with you guys and not fucking touch any of that shit. Except for maybe one or two. That's it. But that's good to know. That's good to know.
I put some roaches in your guys' stuff, yo. Hey, no, I'm just kidding.
Damn. Nah, the roaches will probably not even want to touch your cereal, bro. To be honest, I'll stay away from that shit.
I'm just dealing with ants, honestly, at that point.
True. Shit. Well, guys, we're hitting up the hour already. I think it's a good time to call it. Shit. Well, hopefully by next week we have a podcast and nobody drowned by next week. So we'll find out. We'll find out this Friday if that fucking second storm hits even harder.
Or get hit by a tornado. You know,
and, or get hit by a tornado. Or we just float away somewhere, you know.
Comment down below what your favorite cereal is.
Or not.
And why Fruity Pebbles is the top one. Let me know.
Lucky Charms is the top one.
Also, let me know if I'm basic or not with my picks.
I have Lucky Charms, bro. I'm about to go get a bowl right now.
Bro, don't say that.
Bro, I have it. I have some fresh milk.
I just ate the last of my Berry Colossal Crunch.
Shit. When you say fresh milk, you mean like from the cow or like...
Well, be careful when you go buy some more because you might not make it back. So
I'll send Veronica tomorrow.
She got the bigger car. She'll survive.
Yeah, bro. Her car will make it. My car won't.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Well, remember, guys, to give us that 5-star rating on Apple Music. Or not Apple Music. On Apple Podcasts and Spotify. 5-star rating, por favor. It helps us a lot. And then make sure to go follow our TikTok because that's where we upload all our clips. Make sure to give us a follow there. Any last words?
Yeah, TikTok is where we realize sometimes we mess up and Nan's actually right when he's talking about something. Then we look like buffoons.
It's a very rare moment, but we'll accept it.
No, it happens a lot.
Not much.
Want to apologize to Nan and all of our followers that we misinformed.
The guy with two, he was passionate about it. He was like, "Shake my head, bro. That was not Looper. That was Jumper." And I was like, "Thank you, man. Thank you for defending me in my cause."
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't know what was I on that day because I would have said Jumper too. I don't know what was I smoking, bro.
All of a sudden,
I was like,
I was like, "Oh,
bro,
I don't hear." I don't want to hear your excuses, Miguel. You fucked up. I fucked up.
Hey, Miguel, I respect it. You accepted it. It doesn't seem like Moises has accepted it yet.
I just said he fucked up. I fucked up.
I don't know, man.
Run it back. When you edit this shit, run it back right now. You'll see it. You'll see. But you know what time it is. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications. Even though YouTube isn't really where a lot of this is being seen, but TikTok, hit
for
the
now.
follow.
Never know in the future.
Hit the follow, hit the repost, hit the share.
Everything.
Comment, like.
Ask your friend, what their top 5 cereals are.
Yes, sir.
Could you live with them? Because are they going to eat all your cereal? Like, who knows? Had we all picked the same ones? Like, hey, I don't know.
Are they allowed to touch your milk or fuck no? Let us know.
Do we drink the same milk?
Are you a nut milk kind of guy? Coconut milk kind? Oh, I guess coconut's still a nut, right?
Ew, coconut milk with cereal? What the fuck?
No, coconut is not a nut. It's a fruit.
All right, that's an argument for the next episode, guys. Shit. All right.
I'll see you later.
Guys.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good one, guys. Have a good night.
Later.
Good morning.